Whoopee!
Oh man, my hair is a mess. Alright, just let it down. Okay, we're not gonna let it down. I'm loving my color right now though. Started using different products that help with the brassiness of blonde. Just because I like to do the red overtone or undertones or whatever. And I tend to have it. It tends to get kind of brassy because of the fact I do have natural red in my hair. So, when it gets like that, I kind of need to take stuff. So I've been using, I've got one, it's Not Your Mother's is the brand. Let's see if we can do this without hitting this truck. Yeah. It's like I thought it was a big, huge ass car. No, it's just a whole bunch of fucking snow that they didn't clear off their vehicle. Because supposedly we only got 2 inches of snow last night. Because our official measuring spot is at Billard, which it's the same thing. Like it's like the rain gauge kind of thing. It's all of that. It's under an overhang kind of thing. So it's like you're not getting an accurate representation. And kids didn't have school. They called a snow day. I mean, 501 called it before snowy day even started. But I can understand with that one because a lot of kids walk to school. You know. But I'm looking at all of this snow and stuff that we've had, all of this rain and stuff that well, not really rain, but all of this moisture that we've had, and I'm trying to figure out how the river is freaking low. I mean, it's like ridiculously low. And holy shit, the sun is bright. Wow, it is so pretty seeing the snow right now. One coworker spent the night at the hospital yesterday. Not because he had to be in the hospital, but because he had to work this morning, and it was his only way to guarantee that he'd be here because it wouldn't be safe for him to try and walk to the bus stop. And I mean, I do not blame him for that. I didn't want him walking to the bus stop with snow and shit on the ground. People are stupid. I mean, I was getting flown around earlier this morning trying to drive to work. It's like they barely plowed the roads and people are flying around me. So I'm like, that's not fun. So I didn't really want him, walking to the bus stop. And then the taxis will tell you that, yeah, we can have you picked up at such and such time, but then they don't guarantee that he'll be picked up at that time. So he basically had to stay the night so he could get here on time. But I'm kind of proud of him because he made that very smart decision. He planned ahead and did all of it. Knew that he was going to be doing it. So that was great. So he definitely made it to work on time. Boss probably would have let him clock in early if he wanted to. Really? You don't have to take that turn that slow. Come on. They practically came to a complete stop. And then they book it. It's like, what, you're trying to get me to hit you? Computer I do have two DSLRs. I actually have a Sony CyberShot that still works. And my ELPH still works. I think it's a 350 HS. But it's time for an upgrade. It's like seriously time for an upgrade. I want to be able to see what I'm doing. I want to be able to see if I'm in frame. Because that was what was happening with the ELPH, is I couldn't see if I was in frame or not. And then with this, it's got, it's got the front camera and it's got the rear camera. And the rear camera does take a hell of a lot better. But I can't see what I'm doing. Like, I have no idea what the hell I'm filming. Okay, because I don't trust this truck. There you go. Because it was kind of hovering on that line. Tomorrow I'm back on dishes, but we have working dish machines again. So that is a plus. Oh my god. There we go. Off that window. Yeah, we definitely got more than 2 inches of snow. That is definitely more than 2 inches. So, I wish I quit using Billard. We're getting flooding. Woo. I'm home. Yay.